What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the smoking section. I'm Sean, and today I'm bringing out a beautiful cigar that I just picked up over the weekend. I wound up going to New Tobacco Village in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. I wound up picking up a whole group of cigars. This is one of the ones that I was mainly going there for. I was super excited that they had them there still. Um, really excited about this cigar. I can't wait to bring it on. But first, before we get into any of this, one quick reminder, today's video is going to be sponsored by Finley's Boutique. If you haven't checked out Finley's Boutique yet, I don't know what you're doing, because I've been telling you about Finley's Boutique forever. You really need to check them out. They have a lot of different things for guys, women, children, all sorts of stuff. Definitely check them out. It is a mother and daughter team. Jess and Finley are great girls. Really passionate about what they do, the things that they bring on. There's always new stuff that they're bringing out. So definitely go check out Finley's Boutique. There will be a link in the description, so please go check that out as well. Another thing that I want to bring up is you can now, if you want to, the smoking section does have its own Patreon. Now, if you are wondering what Patreon is, if you've never heard of Patreon, essentially what I'm doing is, if there's a cigar that you would like me to try, or a cigar that you want me to bring on, if you want to sponsor me, or even give a donation to help me try and bring in some more cigars to the show for either live cigar reviews, mini cigar review series, or just anything at all, Patreon gives you the chance to do that. There are rewards for sponsoring me. If you wind up donating, I forget what all the prices are, you'd have to look at everything, but it does give you the opportunity to then come on the show with me, whether it be just you and me, or if I have a special guest, you being in there with us to ask as many questions as you want. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. So if you're interested in that, please go check us out at Patreon as well, and you can look at that in the description as well. There will be a link posted there as well. But nevertheless, that's not why you're here. You're here for the smoke, you're here for the cigars, and hopefully you're here for my humor, which isn't always the best. But nevertheless, we're going to be jumping right in, and let me bring this beautiful cigar on right now. So, as you can see in the title down here, we are bringing on the Street Taco by Rojas. I am so excited about trying this cigar. It was just a wacky looking cigar that, and I mean, I'm a big taco fan. Like, I love tacos. Absolutely. Taco Bell, one of my favorites. I swear my DNA is, blood type plus Taco Bell. I mean, I love tacos. I love Spanish food. I love spicy food. It doesn't always love me, but I eat it regardless. But this is not going to be your typical taco. This is the Street Taco by Rojas. Now, this is the Toro. It's the 6x50. It has a nice orange and black with some gold in there as well. The wrapper is a Sumatra, and the binder and filler is from Nicaragua. So I'm really looking forward to see what this cigar is going to hold. I'm actually going to light it up on camera, and I'm going to be using a straight cut. This is the one that I had gotten donated by Finley's Boutique that says my name and the smoking section on it. So once again, another reason why you should go check out Finley's Boutique. I wound up picking this up at New Tobacco Village in Whitehall, PA, as I said before. If you haven't been to New Tobacco Village, I highly suggest that you go. The owner, Lena, is absolutely amazing. She is a great tobacconist. She knows her stuff. She's an awesome person to go talk to. She always kind of knows what you're looking for. You could tell her a cigar that you want to try, or a cigar that you're normally really fond of, and she can try and fit you up with something that's going to be just close to that as well. So definitely go check out New Tobacco Village and go see Lena and tell her that Sean from the smoking section sent you. So I'm just lighting this up right now. Just kind of giving this a nice little torch up. Ooh, Little spicy. I mean, you could definitely see where you would get the name street tacos from. It does have a little bit of spice to it. A little hint of like meatiness as well in there. Um, a little bit of sweetness, or like almost like a creamy tone, like an undertone in there as well. Um, Very, very nice draw on the cigar, though. I'm really, really liking it so far, and that was only the initial light. So I'm really interested to see if this thing winds up putting a little extra hot sauce throughout the cigar on it or not. Um, but all in all, I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful cigar. Kind of wacky. You can see that it kind of has that nice Day of the Dead feel to it. I think the color combination of the orange, black, and gold go really, really well with this. Kind of gives you that nice fiesta kind of feel to it. So it really does go great with the name. So I'm really interested to see where this is going to take me as I smoke this down to my first third. But all in all, the draw is really, really nice. I'm really enjoying this cigar so far, just off the first couple puffs that I did. Really, really smooth, really, really nice. Looking forward to seeing what this is going to get us. So let's smoke this down to my first third, and hopefully you guys will be here for the first third, and we'll see what we find. So I'll be right back. It'll be a couple seconds for you, but it'll probably be about 15 minutes for me. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So far, I just got past my first third. Actually, about 3 puffs ago, I wound up losing my ash. The ash was very, very well layered. I'll put it to you like that. I didn't rotate the cigar as much because I thought it was going to hold a little bit better, so it did wind up breaking off right about here. Because I was smoking it this way, it started to crack, and by the time I wound up flipping it around to this side, it wound up just kind of splitting all the way up. But it was a very, very nice ash. Had really, really great flavor with everything in it. Some of that meatiness, the sweetness that's in it, just a hint of sweetness though. There's some red pepper in here as well. It's kind of like the meatiness and the red pepper really are the ones that are kind of taking a lot of the brunt of the profile. I did taste what tasted like a little bit of vanilla bean to me, where the sweetness is coming from, but it's very, very faint, and a lot of the meatiness and the red pepper are just kind of taking that over. All in all, I mean, I wound up buying 3 of these. I wound up buying 2 for myself and 1 for my father, because I figured I would do a cigar review on this today, and then I would go back later and see if I could try and pick up some other notes, since this is my first time smoking it. All in all, though, I think this is a really, really great cigar. The flow of the draw, really, really nice, very easy to smoke. The smoke has a nice heavy thickness to it as well, so you can get a lot of those flavors within this cigar. Really, really enjoying this so far, and it really kind of takes, a good leap into the cigars that I'm used to smoking. This is a medium to mild, or I always do that backwards, a mild to medium cigar, but it doesn't have too much kick to it. So it's more along the lines of that red pepper is really kind of taking the brunt of the profile along with the meat, but it evens itself out well enough that it's not as though you're choking on a bunch of pepper, but you can taste things along there as well with enough spice that really kind of keeps you coming back. So I'm really, really enjoying this so far. I'm looking forward to the second third to kind of see where this goes. Does it keep getting spicier? Does it kind of mellow itself back a bit? I don't know, and I'm really interested to find out. So let me go ahead and smoke this down to my second third, and I will be right back with an answer for you. So I'll see you guys in just a second. So I've just gotten down to my second third, and I'll be honest with you, it's spiced up a little tiny bit, but not too much. I'm getting a lot more of like that meaty kind of taste versus the red pepper. It's a very, very clean smoke though. I mean, for as thick as it is, it's not very confusing. You're really not searching for too many notes within the cigar. I did have a nice bit of ash on there about out to here, and right as I was about to hit play to continue on the video. I picked it up from my ashtray to, take another puff, and it fell off into the ashtray. So I didn't ash myself. There's nothing here, I promise. But it doesn't seem like it holds on to the ash too much. But it is very, very nice. It does lay on top of each other. It doesn't have too many ridges. It seems as though it's like one solid piece of ash. The construction of the cigar is very, very well done, though. The draw is absolutely perfect. The flavor profile is very, very unique. I am really enjoying this cigar. I haven't smoked too many cigars by Rojas, so for me, this really is the beginning of a beautiful relationship with me and Rojas Cigars, because if a cigar, my first time smoking one, has this much of an impression, I can usually say that, I can try the rest of them and feel pretty confident with them. So I'm very, very impressed by the Street Tacos so far, and the flavor profile is really, really good. Now, compared to the last video that we did of the Zukar, that was more like Lucky Charms, this, you're not going to get like a taco-y taste. You're not going to say like, oh, there's the cheese, there's the lettuce, there's the sour cream, there's the beef or the chicken or the pollo or carne. You're not going to be able to say too much of that with this. When I say that I kind of taste like a meaty flavor, it has almost, I don't want to claim what the type of meat is, but you can almost compare it to a charred piece of meat, like a very delicious charred piece of meat. And the pepper and the sweetness in there all really performs really well together. If this was an act on stage, this would definitely all come together. There would be no awkward points. It just, everything flows really, really nicely with the cigar. So I'm very, very impressed with this. So I'm going to go ahead and smoke this down to my last and final third, and I have a feeling of where this is going to go, but I'm curious, and I'm going to smoke it all the way down and see what we got, and we're going to go from there. So I will smoke this down to my final third, and I will be right back with our final third and thoughts. So I'll see you guys soon. So I did my best to try and leave a little bit of ash on there for you, to kind of show you how solid it is. I got to be honest with you. The smoke is absolutely, it's a great smoke. About $7 or $8 a stick. I really can't complain with this cigar at all. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do when I thought it was going to really kind of spice up and kick up towards the back end. The spice came in, but it wasn't like the main flavor. I could still taste a little bit of that meatiness towards the end as well, which really kind of helped compensate for the spice. All in all, I mean, I think this is an absolutely amazing smoke. I'm really, really impressed by it. I'm so happy that I got to go grab this from New Tobacco Village and meet Lena, and also grab some really, really great sticks. I'm really excited about bringing those on the show, but today, this is all Street Taco, man. I am so thrilled about this. I think it's a great smoke. Very full of life. Very full of flavor. It just does a really, really nice job, and I cannot wait. I actually don't want to stop smoking this. I might actually smoke the other one today, I'm not sure. But really, really great smoke. I'm just so impressed by this cigar, and I can't wait to smoke the next one. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and we'll be right back with my final thoughts, and we'll go from there. So I will catch you guys in just a couple of seconds. So, final thoughts on the Street Taco by Rojas. All in all, I think it was an absolutely amazing cigar. I really feel as though it had a lot of flavor profile. I feel as though it really did a nice job with blending everything in there. Between the red pepper, the little bit of like a meat taste to it, the vanilla bean. I know there was like a hint of vanilla bean in there as well. And even I wound up getting a few tastes of like almost like a flower. I really can't describe the flower other than it just reminds me of like something I would smell in spring heading into summer, just like a very light, airy flower type of taste. It had a really, really nice profile to it. The construction of the cigar was absolutely amazing. the way that it burned. I had one little small issue with the burn. I wound up having to correct it, but that could have been my doing with the way that I lit it. But I thought I lit it okay, but it looked like it was starting to canoe a little bit. But once I wound up correcting it, it burned evenly all the way through. All in all, I mean, I think it's a great cigar. And in case I wound up saying the wrong thing, it's anywhere from $7 to $8 a stick. Really, really great stick for the price. A lot of flavor, a lot of profile behind the cigar. I think it looks really, really cool as well. With the band, here's it completely open for you to see. I think it's a really, really great cigar. It was very unique, I'll put it to you like that. Now, the only one that I think would have somewhat of a similar profile that I haven't even tried yet, but it would almost remind me of it, is the Meat Lovers cigar. That's almost something that I feel as though could be comparable to, just from the descriptions that I've read of the cigar whenever I've tried to find it. I haven't been able to find it yet, so that's a little depressing, or else I would love to try it. But all in all, I think it was an absolutely amazing smoke. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely try and pick one up, see for yourself, see if you like it. Or better yet, go down to New Tobacco Village and see Lena, and she will hook you up just like she did me. So all in all, I just want to say thank you all for watching the video. I checked this morning. We are up to 111 subscribers on YouTube already. I am going to be doing my best to getting back to everybody in the comments section for some of the videos and everything. Not that I haven't had time to do it, it's just when you're first starting out, you never really get a lot of comments. So for me, getting more comments and people like joining in and everything is really new for me. So now I got to get into the habit of replying to those comments. So I promise you, if I haven't gotten back to you yet, start looking at the videos and seeing for my comments, because I will be replying back to you. But all in all, I just want to say thank you all so much for the love, for the support. Continue to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family about it if they're into cigars. And like I said, if you guys want to support me on Patreon, head on over there. There will be a link in the description. So definitely check that out as well if you want to. No pressure. I'm not going to like hate you if you don't, because I love everybody. But definitely be on the lookout for that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please leave a comment or a like and tell me what you think. And I will catch you guys on the next one. From the smoking section, I'm Sean. As always, stay blessed, stay smoking, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. And I will see you on the next one. See you guys later. Bye.